A couple weeks ago, the new Warden mob was announced at Minecraft Live, confirmed as the newest boss-like mob showing up in the 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update. But what will it do exactly? What will it drop? How can it be used? Well, Warden, you like to know. Well, we've taken everything we know about the mob so far and have come up with 10 different theories and mechanics that we will be exploring in-game, all focused around this new creature and how it might play into the world of Minecraft. And be sure to come back to the channel in a couple of days where you can find out the exact same information about the goat mob. But for now, 10 things the Warden might do when added to Minecraft. First of all, blindness. As we know, the Warden is a blind mob, and if we get too close to it, there's a chance it may give us a taste of its own medicine. So we've got a button to spawn in an example Warden right here, and as you can see, it is active. Now, if we were to get too close to this guy, we would see that the blindness effect would instantly, completely encompass our surroundings, and we can no longer see anything around us. Now, again, it's hard to know if this is the full effect and what it will look like in-game when it does inevitably come to the actual update, but right now, we can imagine. You could say we're trying to see as forward as we can, but it's a little hard when we've literally been given blindness. As we step further away from the Warden, you'll see that the blindness effect eventually dissipates and we can see everything just fine. Now, I'm gonna hold off on attacking him for now, because we got another feature to show off. Now, this was actually shown off during Minecraft Live. It's known as the darkening effect. Besides blinding you, this Warden has a special dark effect that will black out nearby torches. We've got some examples of torches right here. Now, if the Warden happens to be close, what you'll see here is even though we are not close and being blinded, you'll see that the torches will inevitably flicker and get darker and then pulse back brighter once again, seemingly to imply that the Warden is nearby. So even though we can see him on screen right now, there's a world where you'll be able to tell that the Warden is close if you can see the lights around you slowly dimming, pulsing back and forth. And if they happen to be, well, I'd get your armor, I'd get your weapon, and potentially even your snowballs ready, because I have a feeling you're going to be in the midst of a fight very soon after you see this happening. Thankfully, this version of the Warden won't attack us even if we're walking nearby. If that were to happen in the actual update, you'd run into a heck of a problem. But for now, we've got that guy nice and still. Meanwhile, we've got another feature to show off to you guys. It's bedrock breaking. This is something that the Warden, in theory, could be capable of. Now, with our current rendition, the idea here is that when you kill the Warden, it will explode. And maybe if you manage to kill a Warden near some bedrock blocks, well, its explosion will destroy the nearby bedrock, finally giving the players the opportunity once again to get back to underneath the world itself, which was a feature you used to be able to do a long time ago. So we've got some Warden spawn eggs right here, and we might be in for a serious battle right now. Hey, buddy. Now, as you can see, we've got full netherite armor on right now, and if this guy hits us, he is dealing some serious damage, so we're going to want to make sure we are extremely careful in taking him out. But look at that. The explosion occurred. Not only did we get a couple drops, but the bedrock surrounding the Warden exploded as well. Now, we didn't get any actual bedrock blocks to place down, and that might be for the best, because if you could place those anywhere else, well, you could get into a lot of problems with anyone else on your server. You could, in theory, even get yourself stuck, and we can't let that happen. But as you can see here, there's a couple drops on the ground as well. And so what exactly may they be used for? Well, we'll be covering those uses a little bit later on in today's video, so you're not going to want to miss any part of this. For now, though, we move on to another potential feature of the Warden, which could be used for mob farming, an extremely useful use indeed. Now, you might have the Warden to clean up the messes for you. They won't just detect your vibrations. That's right. We're going to summon in some nearby creatures and watch as the Warden decides to fight them on their own. So we've got a wither skeleton spawn egg, one of the deadliest mobs you could, in theory, ever come across in-game. We've got a Warden right here. We're going to spawn in one of these wither skeletons, and as you can see right off the bat, the Warden detects the wither skeleton moving and instantly takes it out. Insane. Yes, yes. Any mobs. The wither skeletons here are a fantastic example of that in action, however. But you can set this thing up near some pigs, near some cows, near some sheep. I mean, you could set it up at a blaze farm, potentially. We have so many different potential options that we could embark on. Uh-oh. Is he after me? I hope he's not. Oh, okay, good. I thought he was going to be after me for a second. That would not be a good thing at all. Okay. He even... Uh-oh. Oh, goodness gracious. Scary. I don't know what that was. Didn't like it. But apparently the warden doesn't like snowballs, so maybe we'll be a little bit more careful in getting... Yeah. It's okay. Are you... Oh, man. Oh, no, not again. Now, you may have seen this block if you watched Minecraft Live. It's known as the Skulk Sensor, and apparently we're going to be able to unlock the ability to have wireless redstone in-game once we get our hands on these Skulk Sensors. Well, as you can see there, the Skulk Sensor is in fact active and was detecting movement nearby. You may have even seen it activate this redstone lamp right over here. Look at that. Amazing. Well, Skulk Sensors can be found where the warden is, and they'll allow for various wireless redstone contraptions. These will detect nearby mobs and broken blocks as well as placed blocks. So, as you can see right here, we're going to go ahead and attempt to activate that lever. It is not currently attached to the block itself, but it detected the vibration and movement of the lever, sending one of the different vibrations through the air in order to power the nearby redstone lamp. I mean, this is just amazing, and I cannot wait to see what Mumbo Jumbo specifically does with this amazing wireless redstone. But you can let me know in the comments below, what sort of contraptions would you use wireless redstone with? Because I know y'all got some good ideas swimming in that noggin of yours. But yeah, as you can see, it's even footsteps. Really, anything can activate it if you happen to get close enough. I mean, this is fantastic. I cannot wait for this to be added to game. But okay, the drops, right? Let's go ahead and fight one of these wardens once again. We can pick apart and grab some of the drops that it contains within itself, or I suppose as part of itself. We've got two right here, and we're going to start with the warden head. Wow, this thing is monstrous. Literally. Now, important to note, we cannot confirm nor deny that the warden head will be a drop of the warden. But if it were a drop, this could be somewhat what it looks like. And not only that, it can be used for a couple different things. The first of which is decoration. As a trophy. Hey, good work. You defeated this beast. Did it deserve it? That's a different question. But you defeated it. And you can use it as such as well. And it's a little bit scary that it made a glass breaking sound effect when you put it down. But if you were to place it on a redstone block, maybe we'd see its ears vibrating. Oh, what are you? Hold on. The most adorable thing I've ever seen. Except not really, because it's literally a decapitated head that's, you know. Yeah, okay, maybe not adorable. But, you know, potato, potato. Yes, I know, you're trying to wave goodbye. I get it. We gotta move on, dude. But how about a blindness potion? That's the other thing you can use the warden head for. We can literally throw the warden head on top of this cauldron, and what you'll see is that the entire cauldron fills with some sort of black liquid. Now, more on this later, at least in terms of why it turns black, but all you need to know is you can get blindness potions from the cauldron once it is filled up. So, check that out. A potion of blindness. Now, currently, with this implementation, this would be the only way to, in-game, actually grab a potion to blind people with. Imagine using this in PvP and PvM situations. That's right. This could dramatically change the way we handle player versus player combat in Minecraft forever. Grab a couple of these babies nearby, and oh my goodness, you have enough to change the entire tide of battle instantly. The next feature for wardens, believe it or not, involves bunnies. There was some concept art that was shared during Minecraft Live that showed wardens interacting, perhaps even just looking, and possibly even playing with some nearby bunny mobs. Or rabbits, you know, same difference. But anyways, we've got some carrots and we've got some rabbits here. Now, rabbits, aka bunnies, are good to have near the warden. For some reason, they'll be distracted when nearby them. So, why don't we go ahead and spawn in a warden, scary, and we'll spawn in a little bunny as well. Hi! As you can see here, the warden is very clearly distracted. I'll even attack this guy, and as you can see here, he is not coming for me because there happens to be a bunny nearby. Look, hey, stupid. It's kind of making a lot of noise, though. It was a little uncomfortable. Okay, good. It stopped making that noise. Here, bunny, you can just be on your own. I'm sure you've got it. It's nice and handled. Here, take the carrots, and I'm gonna leave you two to your own devices. He just took all the carrots. Oh, poor guy. It's the saddest story I've ever seen, actually. He's gonna take all the rest of the carrots too? What a pig! Now we're gonna get to this final item, the Warden Heart, in just a second, but we've got one other feature to show off first, the Warden Helmet. Yes, that's right. The Warden Head can be crafted into a helmet. What we're gonna need is the Warden Head in question, as well as some potions of blindness, apparently. All you really need for this is to put your Warden Head inside of a crafting table to get a Warden Helmet. And yes, just like that, you've actually managed to turn the head into a helmet that you can wear. And I gotta say, it looks pretty dang sweet, to be perfectly honest, but it's gonna look even sweeter when we blind ourselves with these new blindness potions. So, when you've got a blindness potion and you're blinded, it will allow you to see nearby vibrations occurring in-game. And so we're gonna go back and see if we can pick up some of those. Is there a bunny nearby? Can we spawn in a couple perhaps? Let's see if those vibrations start occurring somewhere. Ooh, maybe, with any luck, we'll be able to detect. We're gonna chase them all the way back to the skulk sensor where we can actually begin to see these different blindness effects actually occurring despite us being blinded. We can see them through the blocks. We can do it all. Look at that. Lovely. Here, go ahead. We're gonna spawn in a couple more. Let it happen, all right? Look at that. Wow, literally triggering them as we move. Now the blindness effect is worn off, and for good measure, we've got one more thing to show you. The Warden Heart. That's number 10 here. Now the Warden Heart is another item related to vibrations. We can right-click with it to generate large range vibrations, but we do have to be blinded first. So we've got another Warden Heart here. We'll go ahead and hold off on that one, but I'm gonna drink this potion of blindness, attempt to right-click with this Warden Heart, and now you can see that this will send a vibration to the nearest skulk sensor. And you can even see that it's got a slightly different color to it. Red instead of the blue that we were seeing before. And we can use this to actually backtrack and find our way towards the nearest skulk sensor block that's in-game, because it will go ahead and trigger it through its use. But again, worth noting, you can only use this Warden Heart while you are blinded. Attempting to do so will render it useless if you are not blind. As you can see, the blindness is worn off. We can't do anything with it. So sad. So my friends, that is 10 things the Warden might do when added into Minecraft 1.17. But like I said earlier on in the video, you're going to want to make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, because in just a couple days, we'll also be covering 10 things that goats might do in the upcoming Caves and Cliffs update. And you can even subscribe to check out when we cover the very same for axolotls. And if you want to see everything else that was announced during Minecraft Live in-game, then you can check out this video right here where we show you a sneak preview of copper, artifacts, and everything in between that was announced during the stream. We'll see you later.
An epic prophecy was foretold that an ultimate dropper master would arrive at this arcade. The prophecy states that the chosen one will beat all 45 difficulty dropper levels and obtain ultimate bragging rights. Whoa.
So I was just wondering, these VR machines are so realistic. How could anyone beat all of them?
Well, little Billy, Arcade Dropper is multiplayer, so they can enlist the help of their friends. Because any number of players can help beat this game. They could hop into Frogger Drop, walk the plank at Pirate's Booty, or hack into the mainframe on Computer Glitch, with tons of other levels to choose from. There's also 15 collectible Easter egg tokens to unlock special game modes.
Ooh, like Banana Juggling Simulator 2020? Or how about Infinity Dropper Mode, where you can show off your high score?
Yeah, there's even random exits mode for an additional challenge. If you have what it takes to be the ultimate dropper master, then download Arcade Dropper now on the Minecraft Marketplace.
Oh boy!